Yes, ma'am.
Kazue, nice to meet you.
I'm Jack Serafin. Nice to
Certainly.
meet you. Welcome to the New York Military Academy. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you so much.
I have all
Can you
6-year
briefly
books from the years I was in
explain
military
about
school.
the,
But these
Military
are
Academy?
Yes,
yearbooks
primarily
which
it's a college preparatory
Donald
school.
Trump's
It's a high school.
last year,
and it's
and for
based
my
in a
last
military
year.
setting. Primarily it's based in an Army military setting. And as it's considered an honor
Certainly.
school,
Yes, I can.
it's an accreditation given by the United States Army and the government. And it enables some cadets to continue a military path
opens right up
with
to him.
appointments to
This
the
is
service
Donald
academies, which would
as he
include West
graduated.
Point, the Naval Academy, the Air Force Academy, and the Coast Guard Academy. And many cadets do take advantage of that. It's a military structured.
How was he like what?
We have a first captain. We have captains underneath him
Well,
for operations,
as I say,
supply,
you know,
logistics.
No matter what
They in
people
turn
may
have
think of him
lieutenants.
today,
There are
always had a very
numerous
good
companies of
experience
cadets
with him. He was
that
sort of
all
like
have a
an older
captain,
brother
lieutenants,
to me.
sergeants, platoon leaders,
And I think most
and so
people
on.
liked him there. He was not
It's highly structured.
brash
It's
or
highly
anything.
disciplined.
He was really down to
Everything's based primarily on the honor code, where a cadet doesn't lie, cheat, or steal, and you don't tolerate somebody that does. And obviously, somebody that violates those rules has different repercussions. There's basically an elected member board of cadets that basically holds court on
Looking for a
violators,
picture of-
and they
this is
determine
my
what the
yearbook
punishment should
now.
be.
I'm looking for my picture. It's right here.
It provides a lot of structure. It provides a
Product
good academic
of
background.
6 years of
It basically, when I first
terror and,
came to school, it taught me how to study.
trying to stay out of trouble.
It provides good college preparation, and a tremendous percentage of cadets that attend actually go on to college, whether it's a service academy or not.
I want
And
to
they
show you a
complete-
picture of
they
someone
complete
who's
college
very
and go on with their careers.
to Donald
I was
Anthony
fortunate to graduate in
in military
1966.
schools. Theodore DeBias,
I entered the academy in
who was
1963
the
as a freshman.
commandant of the junior school.
And I'm
which
still
we
very,
both-
very
we
active
both
with
done.
not
I
only the
went
school,
to
but with all my classmates and
DeBias,
people that I know through the academy in a wide range, business, social, academic, fundraising,
And he was very
and really to
as
support the
commandant, an
academy.
adult, right, taking care of the kids. He was
It's one of
very
the things
strict.
I enjoy.
Kind of a bully. And
Just to
I
show
remember
us,
that.
Sure, I'd be happy to. The building
used to
right here
organize
is the
boxing matches,
main academic building.
During the week.
It also has
And
offices for
always
the
he would
administration. The business office is
big
there,
guys or
the
those
headmaster,
guys my size, and little guys
commandant of
who would be
cadets,
at
superintendent
each
of
other.
cadets.
And he would teach the little guys privately.
Off to my right are the
boxing,
parade grounds.
And he wouldn't teach.
Usually
And so I
during
was put
seasonal
into
weather,
the ring
there's a
with
parade every
a
Sunday
little guy.
afternoon.
And
And
Tobias
recently
told
we
me
had a
to ask
helicopter
me
land
if
here,
I learned
and
judo. And
our
he
president
said,
popped out while he
"You
was
can't
running
use
for
any
election,
judo in this. This is
and
boxing."
he
That's
gave a
direct
short
order.
address at the academy.
So we started boxing.
and then
I
went
didn't
on
know how
to,
box. I don't know anything about it.
further
But
upstate
I'm
New York
sort of
for some
getting
more
out and doing that. And the little kid is punching me. It's
presentations
like,
during that day.
Hornets or bees. you know?
Over to the right
Like that, you
is
know?
the
And it
commandant
got
of
to a
cadets
point where I
house.
was so humiliated that I simply
He's
just
provided a
went to the
residence
gym and threw
for
him
himself
over
and his
the
family.
floor. Everybody stood back because I was.
And basically what you see on the
direct
main
order that I
campus
disobeyed.
is residential
And
for
Tobias
cadets.
put on boxing gloves himself.
The large
Came
center
into the
structure
ring
is Jones
and
Barracks.
said, I'm going to show you what this is like. I'm gonna
The
show you
structure
how
to the
how to take
immediate
it,
left
how to
is
win,
Wright
how to
Hall,
lose.
which is all
And so
residential.
he started punching
Usually
me,
Wright Hall is
but it
for,
was not.
you
it
would
was
say
not
the
like
junior high
punching
school
me out.
cadets.
It was more like humiliation.
Jones Barracks is for regular high school, probably
And this
ninth
went on
grade,
day
9th through
after day.
12th. Further on to the
and
right is Scarborough Hall. We've got classrooms.
Soon, at maybe the end of the first
We've
week,
got the library.
I just happened to meet Donald.
And basically this is
as he
the
was walking to
quadrangle
class, and I was
where
walking the other way.
most of the assemblies,
And he asked me how I was doing, and I told him told him what the problem
military
was. I was
drill,
having this problem with Tobias.
preparations for
Now,
parades,
he'd been with Tobias for 2 years
all
before
occurs.
that, and he really.
basically
rumor
the
was
cadets
that
assemble
Tobias would
here
do anything for him.
for meals,
And so he said, well, you don't
not
want this to
necessarily
go
for
on,
class
right?
attendance.
You don't want to keep it. And I said, yes, of course, I don't want it to go on.
for
And he said, well, I'll
preparation
have a
for a
word
parade
with
on the
him, and
parade
I'll speak
grounds.
to him about it. And that was the last I heard.
and
I
each
think we
evening
went
for
home then
presentation and
for
lowering
Easter
of the colors.
vacation. And we came back, and I was no longer in DeBias's company. I'd been moved to the upper school barracks. Now, which saved me a lot. And I don't know how much influence Donald had on that decision, but I'd like to think that he really did that. And how he could do that, how he could influence adults, I don't know. But it was a talent of his, right? So.